Hi, friends. Today we're going to read Follow the Rules, Emily by Claire Rep. Emily is happy to go back to school. She tells her mother, I like my friends. I like to paint at the art table. I like library time too. Mrs. B is Emily's teacher at school. She tells everyone the class rules. We all have rules, don't we? Here we go. Class rules. Number 1, raise your hand to talk. Number 2, keep your hands to yourself. That's one of our rules in Mrs. Mears' class, right? 3, help clean up. Also one of our rules. And 4, listen to your teacher. That's also one of our rules. Rules help everyone learn new things, says Mrs. B. We must always try to follow the rules. At calendar time, Emily says, it's Monday. Mrs. B says, raise your hand, Emily. It's a rule. You must always try to follow the rules. At recess, Emily pushes Drew away so she can sit on the swing. Uh-oh. Mrs. B says, keep your hands to yourself, Emily. It's a rule. You must always try to follow the rules. After free time, Emily leaves blocks, cars, and dolls on the floor. Mrs. B says, help clean up, Emily. It's a rule. You must always try to follow the rules. Mrs. B says, sit in timeout, Emily. You must learn to follow the rules. Emily sits in timeout. She watches her friends paint at the art table. She wishes she could paint too. Uh-oh. Timeout is not fun. Emily says, I'm sorry, Mrs. B. I will follow the rules. The end. That was a great story. Now let's answer some questions about this book. Follow the rules, Emily. All right, who is this story about? Is it about Emily, Jacob, or Alec? Who is it about? It's about Emily, right? So I'm going to glue this right here. There we go. This story is about Emily. All right, next question, number 2. What is this story about? Is it about friends, rules, or is it about cars? Which one do you think it's about? It's about rules. Remember, follow the rules, Emily. And I feel like I remember her breaking a couple of rules and she had to go to timeout, right? And I think she was kind of sad about that. And then she said she was sorry because she felt bad about what she did. All right, so what is this story about? Rules. What should Emily do after free time? Should she help clean up? Should she sit in her chair or go home? She should help clean up, right? That's what she should do so she won't have to go to timeout. Help clean up. All right, I think we have time for one more question. Emily did she have to take a nap, wave, or sit in timeout? She had to sit in timeout.